Hello and welcome to Coach's Corner. I'm Dean Meagher. Today I want to talk about the final tee shot of the day. Whether it's the 18th or the 9th hole, we see the hole stretch out in front of us and the mental battle begins where we're thinking about finishing off our round in style, making sure that we get to a certain level of points that we feel like we deserve after a whole 4 and whatever hours of playing golf. And the difficulty in this is that we start to think about that end result before we've even got to the end. And that makes us generally execute poorly on the last hole. So I want to talk a little bit about the mental techniques of how to get you to the end of the round to make sure that you don't have that dreaded choke, that wipe on the last hole that can kind of spoil your taste of the whole round itself. So let's go into just the basics of a routine. So to me, the routine should help you to feel the club that you're about to hit, align yourself well, and then give yourself that last little thought that's going to help you execute as well as you can. And so let's just start with the practice swing. Generally, if I'm on the last hole of the day, I'm going to do an extra slow practice swing. You know, we get to that hole, especially this last hole here, which is quite a long hole. We feel like we want to hit it hard and hit it way up there to give ourselves the best chance at hopefully making a good score. But in trying to hit it hard and a long way up there, generally you'll sacrifice direction. It's much more important to be on the short grass in a good position to give the next shot the best chance. So I want to make sure that I just slow myself down a little bit as well. So I'm going to do an extra slow practice swing. That's important. I want to feel smoothness, slowness, avoid quick tension. I'm then going to pick my target in the distance and make sure I've got my short target just in front of the golf ball. That to me is something I really want to make sure I do on that last tee shot, because you don't want to kind of rush up to the golf ball and trying to get it over and done with without setting up your feet correctly and your club face correctly. So again, I've picked my small target just ahead of the ball, set my club face up to that target, and then I want to match my feet up parallel to the line that I drew from that spot to the ball, parallel with my feet. I know I'm probably in a really good space now, set up nice and square to where I want the ball to go. And finally, my last thoughts, generally with my swing, are wait at the top, just wait a little bit. Don't be in a rush to get it over and done with. Just wait and then watch the ball being hit. I think those two last little thoughts are really what help me to avoid my dreaded worst swings when I'm on my last hole, which is to go really fast, trying to get the shot over and done with. And essentially, by watching the ball, just allows me to stay down just that split second longer, stop me from kind of looking up and lifting up and hitting it really poorly off the bottom of the driver. So hopefully, if I do all those things well, nice slow practice swing, look at the target, pick my little spot just ahead of the ball, match my feet up to that kind of look, and then sort of wait and watch the ball. Generally, I'll hit a pretty good one. That's just up the left, but that's okay. And that's a nice little process that I would recommend doing to help you to hopefully give yourself the best chance at scoring on the last hole. Again, we're trying to avoid rushing, we're trying to avoid being tense, and we're trying to avoid essentially thinking about other things than really the job that's at hand. So it's really important that you hit a good tee shot on that last hole, give yourself the best chance. I hope this helps you to score well. As the cicadas start to make a lot of noise in summer, it's a great time to play golf. So get out there, enjoy it, and hopefully finish off your rounds in style.